Hey, welcome back, family. So my package came back from CBCS with 6 verified signatures. Well, yes, they are verified signatures and grading. If you want to see what I got, stick around. And welcome back, family, again. I have to get to say it twice. It's great. So yeah, you can see the blue tape. That's because Mrs. Ohana has already gone through the bubble wrap burrito, which was inside. And the reason I know that they're all verified is because she told me that all 6 of them they were all graded. And I had checked on the submission, do not grade and encapsulate if fails signature verification. So since all 6 of them were slabbed, it means that they all pass signature verification. And a couple of them were dynamic forces ones, which were numbered. So I was very, very confident they were going to get done. They were going to pass. I got that Silver Age. I keep saying golden. Silver Age Steranko, Captain America 111 in here, which I got from Syndicate, which John said that they were there when they went and got it. So I know, I mean, if I know the person who got it signed, I trust them. So I knew that was going to pass. So without further ado, let's open this up and see what we got. I don't know how she repacked this at all. She put it back in bubble wrap. I mean, it feels like the box is all the way up to the top, so. Plus, I didn't see a big roll of bubble wrap on the side. Oh, wow. It's got paper in it. So that's how they're doing it now. They're not even paying for bubble wrap. They're just using leftover paper. Is it just me, or am I really feel like CBCS is getting cheaper / worse? Even though they're the only ones that, they can seem to make it without a Newton ring, but no, there's bubble wrap in here. Okay. So, here we go. 6 books. Let's get this box out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know there's a Lee in here. There's a couple of Ramitas. There's a Steranko. So let's start looking at these, shall we? First one up. Let's get out. Wow, even their plastic is getting cheaper. But this really does look nicely slabbed. Nicely. Looks nice slabbed. It's Spider-Man 549. It's a Dynamic Forces variant with John Romita signed right there in the moon. That's a really cool cover. I like that. Now, again, all 5, without the Steranko signing of Captain America, were all from signing events, which were purchased. They all should be right at that 9.8 level. I'm not going to guess grades on any of them, but just letting you know that they were all newer books. So, and we got a 9.4. Hey, we're up to an auspicious start here. Not nice, not nice. Dang it, really? Verified signature. John Romita. So at least I can put this, like, I've got the Dynamic Forces certificate of authenticities. I can tape them to the back of this now. Whenever you send them in with, they have a certificate of authenticity, you do not send the certificate of authenticity. You will not get it back. They're not going to encapsulate it in here. You'll lose it. If you want them to know that it is, you can make a copy of it and send it with the book, but don't ever send the original certificate of authenticity with the book to CBCS. They have a hard enough time not losing the book. They're definitely going to lose your COA. Not good. 9.4. That kind of hurts a little bit. Get the piece of plastic. Oh, we're going. Okay, next one up. Now, CBCS lost a different Stan Lee signing of mine. And that one hurt. I did get another Stan Lee double signed book. Actually, it's Lee and I can't remember who else, but it's a 1978 Captain Marvel. Not a particularly, it's not a key book. It's just a regular book, but it is a 9.8 from the 70s, so that alone made it worthwhile. Now, Lee has a tendency of signing in places where you can't see a signature. This is not it. You've got a pretty nice looking signature right in the gray area of Amazing Spider-Man #1, Dynamic Forces exclusive variant, again from 1999. Please, please, please give me a good grade. Really? 8.5? Where are you looking? I know it's a black book, but man, there's not a tick on it. color rub on the back. And that's annoying. But again, it's a slab Spider-Man Stan Lee signature. Can't be overly mad at it. At least I got this one back. All right, this one was kind of funny. I had to get this one when I saw it for sale. It is another, it's a John Romita variant of the Century. It's funny because it's not John Romita. John Romita did not have anything to do with this book. John Romita Jr. did. That's this one, right? Yeah, I believe it was this one. Where was the, yeah, no, it says Romita Jr. right here. So Dad signed this book, and my thought was, is like in the Romita household, are they like getting into a little argument saying, yeah, the only reason your books sell at all is if I sell, sign them. So it's a really, really good looking cover, and I love the signature of the silver right there. That's not white, that's silver right there in the black of the cape. What do you figure? Yeah, 7.0. The way things are going here, just getting lower and lower on the grades. Another 9.4. Wow. They're not doing... That's hurtful, man. It really is, because these are really, really clean looking books. I'm going to have to go and look at all these graders' notes and everything and see what the heck is going on. Not doing good on grades here. Let's skip this one and go to got Daredevil Reborn #1. It's another book that is signed by Romita. As you can see, I got into a little bit of a funk buying Romita books. There we go. And does it even pay to try to guess what a grade is on any of these things here? I had to make sure that my vision wasn't bad. Got a 9.8 on the Daredevil Reborn. Oh my god. So it is possible. It is very possible. I mean, you can still get them. It's like finding a 4-leaf clover, which, by the way, I've never found. I've looked, and I've been in people with in patches, and they're plucking them out left and right, and I can't find one. So at least I got one book, 9.8. Out of 4, got 2 more books to go. One was a Silver Age, so that's not going to get it. So this is my only shot here at getting another 9.8, which is the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle #3. This is the Michelangelo helmet variant, and it is signed by Jason David Frank, who tragically we lost. Yes, I know he was the Green Power Ranger, but this particular book, they did not have a Green Power Ranger helmet variant. They only had blue. So, looks decent in the back. Very good in the front. It is a verified signature. They're all verified signatures on this. None of these are witnessed. 9.2. This is making me really nervous about the Captain America 111 here. It really is. Again, where? What are they looking at? I'm going to have to look at all these graders' notes here to see what the heck they're talking about. But this one, let's get this paperwork out of the way. That Steranko just pops. That cover was made for a blue signature. It really was. And again, I know the person who got it. You can see it's definitely off-white in the back. Front looking pretty good. I mean, in all honesty, I was thinking 7.0 with a prayer at like an 8 because it looks so clean all the way up and down. Really, really clean looking book. So I don't know. I'm really nervous because apparently somebody had a bad day as a grader. And they're taking it out on me, and I got a... What? Are you on crack? All right, I got to pause this and look at Raiders notes. This is ridiculous. A 4.0. Does that... come on, I got 5.0, 6.0s that look 10 times worse than this. They're stoned. All right, let's look up some of these creators notes. All right, so I've looked up the other books there that all say 9.4, 9.2, 8.5. I got the standard light spine stress, does not break color. One said it had a light scratches in the back. Apparently, it lost a fight with a cat, and I don't see that. One that says it's got a quarter-inch fold on the back cover. I don't see that. But right now, looking at the Captain America 111 and a 4.0 off-white to white. Jeez. Spine stress barely breaks cover. Many stains to cover most light. Creases bottom right front cover. Creases bottom right front cover. Where do you see a crease? Where do you see a crease? I don't see a crease. And stains? No, I don't see stains. What I see is just the aging of paper making it slightly yellowish. You guys see stains. You guys see creases in the front, in the bottom right cover. Trying to get it focused for you. But anyway, again, though, does that look like a 4.0? Wow. I wish CGC verified signatures, because I would never, I have had nothing but heartache with CBCS in my time as membership with them. My very first submission, I paid for pressing. They did not press the entire lot. They said that I did not pay for pressing. Then they issued me a refund. So I'm like, make up your mind. You either paid for it or I didn't pay for it. Then they lost a different submission. They completely lost or was stolen. It was my Spider-Man #1, the McFarlane one, the one that came polybagged, a long time ago, but it was signed by Stan Lee, and they lost that. And their customer service is a joke. Their slabs are nice. I like their slabs. I like the fact that there's no Newton rings. I don't like their labels, but it's stuff like this that I just paid for a service and feel like I got ripped off. You know what I mean? It's like you bring your car in to be tuned, and when you go and pick it up, it's running worse than when you dropped it off. So, wow. In case you haven't figured it out, I'm not happy. Silver lining, silver lining. I've got all the signatures that I wanted verified. They're all encapsulated. They're protected. They'll... The good thing about the CBCS labels is if they're far enough out, you can't read the number on the grade. So it'll just look cool up on the wall, which was my intention. It was my intention. I didn't have these things slabbed and graded for the intention of reselling. But dang, man, that... Anyway, okay. Guys, drop in the comments. I mean, if I'm wearing glasses. Maybe I don't see stuff as well as I used to. I know. If you see something that, hey, yeah, you know what? I got a copy of that, and that definitely looks this or that or whatever, better, worse than mine, then by all means, please throw it in the comments. I'd like to hear. You know what? If you got horror stories about CBCS or CGC or EGC or PGX or XYZ, throw those in the comments for all of us to know that we're not alone in this world. Other than that, though, I'm going to let you get going, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram at Team Ohana Family. Don't forget to check out our Patreon, where we are Team Ohana on Patreon. We have some great giveaways going away monthly over there. And we're in the middle of a promotion where the next 7, we've already got the first 3. So 4 more slots open for the next 4 people to join our Patreon page at Team Ohana on Patreon. We'll be getting a random comic book up to and including a 1 in 100 incentive ratio variant of Vanish #1, courtesy of Stinker Buns, another Patreon member. Our podcast, which you can find on any streaming thing like Spotify, on the Team Ohana, where we do our back issue book club, which we have to record tonight. And guys, I'm just going to wrap this up. I'll take it off right now. And I'll check you on the next video. Until I see you there, mahalo. Son.